We're not expecting any changes to the weather today. It should be dry throughout.
Hope everyone can hear me. I'm coming through loud and clear. Hope everyone can hear me. Hope everyone can hear me. I'm coming through loud and clear.
never retired from a race at the Bahrain International Circuit. Bahrain became the third country to host a race under floodlights in 2014, after Singapore and Abu Dhabi. The shift in start time significantly changed the track temperature and opened up new strategies for the team. F1 legend Michael Schumacher was the teammate Riverside and John.
Can anyone hear me now? Can anybody hear me now? Is the audio all good now? Just let me know if it is. Is it all good now? That's good. That's good. Thank you very much. PSI, thank you. Right, okay, so we have Shrikant leading the way with a 128.707. Apologies for that little audio hiccup there. This is all new to me. I'm totally out of my depth here on this part. Okay, so here we go for the final run. The previous lap record here in qualifying was a 124.860. So, and that was in season 5, Division 1. Yep, that was the qualifying lap record, 124.860. So I don't think they're going to get near that this evening. I really don't. Right, so let's have a look and see as we go across the line. We'll have a look and we'll run through. We'll see who the first one out was. Shrikant in the Red Bull. At the moment, it's a Red Bull 1-2, just as in real life here. So hopefully the other drivers will be hoping it doesn't materialise into a Red Bull cakewalk. This being a daytime race and not a nighttime race, it will be extremely interesting. So we'll have a look and see how they're going. Alright, Shrivant starts his out lap. His flying lap as of now. They're on board with the champion, the guy who was leading the championship up to China, and then it all went China on him. Let's have a look and see how he goes up to the run to Sector 1. I'll keep an eye on some other people's times as well. I'm trying to watch. Where's here? A tenth up, nearly a tenth and a half up in Sector 1. Right. So, right, so, right, Shrivas was the next driver. Here, I think Shrivas was up. I didn't quite catch that. But we'll know in a moment. Shrikant Dusk qualifying is now over. It's finished. Here we go. We're coming across the line. He's a tenth and a half up. So he's improved a little. Oh, that could be an invalid. Oh, that was so lucky. That was not an invalidation. Out of the final corner. And a little wiggle again. Across the line. Doesn't improve. Rahul with a 128.676 jumps up into P1. Doberthor. Optical up into P3 with a 129, with a 128.9. Where's Rahman? Here comes Rahman, the championship leader in the Mercedes. We'll be hoping for a much better grid position. Or has he set himself up for the race? P4 for Rahman. Smith Shaw up into P5 in the McLaren. What a fantastic lap from the McLaren driver. Here we go. And that is qualifying completed, everyone. That's qualifying completed. So we have Rahul. We'll bring that up. So what a fantastic lap from Rahul in the Haas. Shrikant not on pole position. Not on pole position. So there you have it. You have Rahul. You have Rahul in P1, followed by Shrikant Das in P2, Optical Illusion in P3, Rahman in P4 in the Mercedes, Smithshaw in the McLaren in an excellent P5, Domathor in the Red Bull, then it is Shrivast in the Mercedes, Vintage Player, Archit, Sid Venkatesh, Hashish, Satbig, Viper Speed, and Abib in the 14th in the Aston Martin with no time set. Wow, so Red Bull not on pole, 31 thousandths of a second separates the drivers here. Oh, I think we're going to be in for an exciting race. So we're just waiting now for the teams to do their race strategy, their final last minute words of preparation, last minute bits of preparation, and we will be underway. 31 thousandths of a second. Unbelievable. That is close for D2. We've got a few drivers. We're just waiting for the teams to make their final preparation. Who do I think will win the race? Red Bull do look strong, but I expect Rahul to take the fight to Shrikant. I hope Rahul will take the fight to Shrikant in the Red Bull. And I hope a few other drivers will take the fight to him as well. And I hope Rahman comes out on top as well. Maybe we might have a first-time winner. We'll wait and see, won't we? In a moment, all will be revealed. It'd be interesting to see the tyre choice that a lot of the drivers make. Here. We're waiting for players. And the lap record here in a race is actually held by Quick Killer, 127. Here we go. 5 lights out. Pedal to the metal. Go, go, go. And they're away. It's an excellent start. Robert, he's taking the battle. He's not. Oh, there's a bit of argy-bargy there. Rahman Optical jumps up into P3. Back down to people. And we've got 2 cars around. That's Domathor and Archit in the background. And Rahul is not letting Shrikant get away. And we have got a virtual safe, a VSC on lap 1. Just, wow, well that... Alright, we've got with the first penalty of the race. So virtual safety car, everybody's got to try and must keep to their delta. I mean, that's the fastest virtual safety car we've ever had, to be honest. And we're now back to green conditions. And Shrikant has jumped Rahul there. Now that's brought Rahman and Optical onto him. Meanwhile, Shrikant is trying to get a bit of a gap, but hasn't managed to. The thermal degradation around here is going to be quite high. A bit further down, we've got Shrivast, Satbig, and Sid Venkatesh. And I think He is. He's going to have a go. Rahul takes... Is he going to go around the outside? Surely not around the outside. If he stays there, he's going to have the line. He's going to have... Oh, and there's Archie as well. They're rubbing... And he does it. Rahul takes the lead. Rahul takes the lead. We now have Srikant Das. Into where Srikant Das challenge, staying very, very close to Rahul. Further down, it's still very, very close between Srivast and Sapvik in the Alpine. Meanwhile, the top three, Rahman there is just pacing himself, doing what he needs to do. Behind Rahman is Optical Illusion. Smithshaw, after an excellent qualifying, is down in 13th in the McLaren. Archer down there in 14th. Let's have a look. Ooh, that's very aggressive by Rahul to try and break the toe. But I think that's going to bring... Now Rahman with the fastest lap of the race. And he goes for it on him, does he? Oh, the three of them. Oh, no, they all go around the corner. There's been contact, and Rahman takes the lead. Rahman takes the lead in the Grand Prix after a quite magnificent move. 3 wide into turn 1. And Rahman takes the lead. This is not what Srikant wants. He doesn't want this. Optical Illusion now up into P3. Sid Venkatesh now up into P8 in the Kick Sauber. I don't mean that metaphorically as in Kick Sauber, that's just their name. You got Viper Speed there in the AlphaTauri as well, in 10th place. Domathor slowly clawing his way back up the grid. But at the moment, now we're on. Now is he going to have a look? And no, Rahman actually goes around the outside and keeps the lead. But Srikant Das is not letting him have any of it. Oh, that's a little bit impetuous from Srikant Das there. That was a little bit. Oh, and he was pushed. Oh, I don't know there. I don't know what happened there, but here we go. Look, head-on shot. Are we going to have 3 cars wide again? No, and Rahman takes the lead again and does the Lewis Hamilton. Pushes Srikant Das wide. Further down, Optical Illusion is battling with Rahul for P3 and 4. Vintage Player in P5. But the action's that intense up the front. We've also got Hashish in the Williams in an excellent P8. They're having his own little battle with Sid and a Viper Speed. It's proven to be exactly PSI Legends. There really is some serious aggressive driver, but Rahman is doing his absolute most. And again, remember they got 1 move to defend. They're only allowed to make 1 move. Now Srikant gets back in front in the Red Bull. Further down we have an interesting battle there with Sid. I think it's actually a little bit further. Optical Illusion dropped down. What happened there? He was running in P3. And now Vintage Player in the Aston Martin is up to P3. And coming under attack from Rahul in the Haas. Is he going to go on the inside of Vintage Player? Vintage Player is defending exceptionally well there. Gets a nice, good run out of there. Bam, yep, defend. Viper Speed with a 5-second penalty for corner cutting. But up the front, Rahul, we're riding on board. We're actually riding on board with Rahman in the Mercedes. You can see Sid Van Shrikant Das just up ahead of him in the Red Bull, and he won't be wanting him to get away. There's 29 laps. I think they're all managing their tyres exceptionally well. Or big lock up there from Shrikant Das in the Red Bull. Well, he's not going to get any help from his teammate because Domathor's down there in 11th. And he's got no help there. No help from his teammates. And the other Alpine up into P5, so they've swapped around. Rahul is on his own there now. And further behind, we've got Vintage Player comes under attack from Shrikant Reddy in the Alpine. Is he going to have a go down into the final corner? No, he thinks better of it. But this is Brendan Shrivast into it. And we've got an Aston Martin going into the pits. That's Vintage Player. Has dived into pits. Meanwhile, up in front, it's still Shrikant Das, Rahman and Rahul. Now we have... Oh, there's a bit of a confrontation here between the Alpine, the Mercedes and the Williams of Hashish. And who's driving another excellent race in the Williams car. Fantastic driving from him. Also see from Sapvik in the Alpine. Great to see him up there again. Like, really progressing nice as a driver. So now we come around to... and back up the front. It's just managing the tyres. Just trying to look at the tyres. Trying to look after the tyres around here is the big thing. This is a very rear limited track. Rear limited in terms of traction. Oh, we've got a yellow. Now, who's that? Who is that? That's Vintage Player coming out of the pits on the hard tyres. Let's see. So it's pretty stationary at the moment. Optical. We'll go with Sutbig there in the Alpine because he's got quite a queue. Now this is interesting. He's decided he's already showing he's going to defend. That's very interesting. Trying to break the tote. We've got. There's a look in the Mercedes. Is it? But behind them, Hashish is out. Hashish is actually driving damn well on the hard tyres, so he can go a little bit longer, perhaps. Has a look at Shrivast. Well, meanwhile, up in front, again, Rahman is just keeping it to within that 6/10 of a second, 7/10 now. Just taking it nice and easy. He's not pushing too hard. I think Rahman is actually playing the more tactical game here. Shrikant looked very, very rattled when he was in that look when other cars were around him. Right, so now at the moment, and back down a bit further, we've got Shrikant, Satvik, is got Rahman, Hashish, and Sid Venkatesh having an excellent race there in the Alfa Romeo. Keeping an eye on the close. We'll get back up to the front here because they've actually have gapped Rahul. There's a big gap there formed between Rahman and Rahul. Just one moment while I grab a drink, everyone. get down to here, we've got quite a queue forming up behind. It's that big. We've got Shrivant, Hashis, Sid, and Optical are all forming up behind him. So now here's a cork in the bottle here, definitely in P4. Rahul is not making, and that's Sid. That's Sid's gone. Ron Ball, what? Oh, and Sid's gone into the wall, and he's out. Just when I was saying that he was having an excellent race, and now we have a full safety car. Now what do people do? Now what do they do? They're all into the pits. Right. What? And interest. The top two are the same. Top three are the same. Shrikant is there in P4. Everybody is exactly the same. So now they have. That was very much a shame from Sid Venkatesh and Alfa Romeo Kick Sauber. We're under a safety car. Now this is where. Now this has actually helped Rahul a tremendous amount, because if he can get ahead of Rahman and go after Shrikant, is he going to rattle Shrikant's cage again? Because he did it early in the race and Shrikant did not like it. An Optical there in P7, Vintage Player in P8, so this safety car is good for them. Most likely we'll probably have two safety cars like this, or potentially three. And just a brief note on touch on that as well too, that the next round be in Jeddah, and then after Jeddah is Portugal, which will be so we've got Shrikant, all that hard work, you know, they're on fresh hearts. Everybody's, strangely enough, we've got no one on penalties. What an amazing effort. Well done, guys. Well done. I think we're going to have one more lap under the safety car, because the confirmation line was out of the second to last corner. Let's have a look and see. Yeah, one more lap under the safety car. So that will help Archit catch up in the Haas, in the MoneyGram Haas. And we got... I notice there's two people weaving. That's Shrikant and Satvik are weaving. The others are not. So maybe their pressures are a little bit low, or not. Okay, we're still under a safety car, and I think we might be in on this lap, the safety car. Everyone might be on this lap. So now now, as we said, Rahul can rattle Shrikant's cage. This has helped Domathor as well in the Red Bull. That's allowed, this has bunched everybody back up. So now we're coming in up to turn 2. Safety car conditions. I think Rahul is the ingredient here in this battle, because he can cause Shrikant a tremendous amount of worry. And if Shrivast can get up there as well. So an Optical's quick. I mean, they're all quick in D2. They're very quick. So let's go along and have a look. We'll get confirmation any moment now that the safety car will be in. as we come across. The confirmation line is coming up soon. We usually get we'll usually get it about. And safety car confirmed in this lap. Right, so now it is on Shrikant. He's leading. And remember, everyone, under Indian Racing League rules, you are only allowed one move to defend. So, and everybody's going to be bunched up so much here. This is where the penalties will come. So here we go. We've got Shrikant Das, Rahman, Rahul, Safik, and Shrikant Das is gone. He's going now. A very cautious, a very good restart from everybody. Very good. Hashish now jumps up into P4 in the Williams. It'll be interesting to see here. There we go on board. Here, see, here, Ra, he's having, see, what do you do if you're Rahman? Do you let, no, because you need the points. Track position is key. Track position is vital. And Smithshaw is up into 10th. Yeah, we've got it. Meanwhile, Shrikant's just, I get the feeling, people, that, you know, this is, oh, we got, who's that? At Suffolk in the Williams, just having a look at Hashish in the Alpine, having a look there at Hashish in the Williams. Rahman's there in the Mercedes. He's now pulled a bit of a gap now to Rahul in the MoneyGram Haas. So we'll have a look and see how he goes as he comes. It's close. It's very, very close. It's evenly poised. And a bit further down, we have Vintage Player coming under attack from Domithor. Let's see how he goes. Does he go down the inside of it? No, he doesn't. Vintage Player defends that very well. We've got Viper Speed ahead of Archit. Good move. And now Archit's going to come back at him. No, he's had his one move. But meanwhile, up the front, it's close. It's very similar to China last week in terms of that gap. So we've got Rahman. Rahman there and actually, Shrikant's opened the gap now. 1.3, 1.4, fastest sector 2 for the Red Bull driver. So he's starting to stretch his legs a little bit. Rahman cannot afford to drop off. Rahman closes the gap back up now. So he'll have DRS on this straight. Rahul is sitting there in P. Shrikant, that's where we're 1:32.318 for the fastest lap of the race. Behind Rahul, who's this? And Domithor got past Vintage Player. And what's this? We've had contact. That's Rahman has gone around. We've had contact. Is that going to be a safety car? There's a 5-second penalty for, I think it's Shrikant, Shrivast, I think. Yes, it is. Meanwhile, up in front, it's closed right up. Nope. It's stagnant. The top three are stagnant. The only one making any ground on Rahman is Rahul. So all that hard work from Trivast in the Mercedes now has been undone, and Hashis goes straight past. Meanwhile, up in front, we'll get back up to the battle up in front, and Optical goes through now past his teammate. Team orders there at Alpine. Shrikant Das across the line. Rahman, Rahul, Optical, Viper Speed, and a big fight down there in P12 and 13. The two Alpines in formation. Yes, at the moment it's evenly poised. The top three are evenly poised. I get the feeling that it's I don't know, it's very hard to say. It's very hard to say. Everybody has been so well behaved in D2. The driving has been, except for a few incidents that the officials will look at. But we've got Ram. Actually, that's the closest Rahman's been through there on the back straight. Definitely the closest. Yep, definitely the closest. Last time around was about just over 8 tenths. So now it's, well, he stretched his. He stretched his legs again now. He's trying to pull. It's very interesting. Evenly poised. Rahman's not going to give this up without a fight. Shrikant. On board, and we're on board with Rahul. We've got Vintage Player now. Vintage Player and Hashish having a battle side by side. Bahrain, they're not going to, at this end, they go through, and Hashish gets Vintage Player. But Vintage Player is going to come back. And Hashish jumps up into P7. Domathor there in P6 in the Red Bull. Smith Shaw up into P10, so he's up into the points. Meanwhile, the top three are as it's been, poised and balanced. And Optical is starting to rule them in. So now this is interesting. That are the top three in front take like just minding the gap, because Optical can just see Rahman. You'll have a, there he is. Oh, there he says, I can see Rahman. There he is. There's the top three. So now what's Rahman going to? Now what's Optical, I think, is if the top three are still very much poised, almost exactly the same gap. You get the feeling that the top three. Let me just have a quick look and see the gap. I definitely. But see, Rahman has got the advantage that he's in a DRS train. So the only DRS train that Optical has got is having his teammate behind him. But he is slowly, Optical is slowly catching, slowly reeling in the top three. So this could be interesting. If the top three have a bit of argy-bargy or a bit of a contretemps, this could definitely go the way. And Shrikant, big news. Shrikant Das has got a 3-second penalty. Shrikant Das has just picked up a 3-second penalty. This could and will change the outcome of the race. Now Rahman. And that was for corner cutting, people. That was for corner cutting. So, now this is going to change the complexion of the race now, because all Rahman's got to do is just stay there. And at the worst, Shrikant is going to drop down potentially to third. If Optical can catch up, he could drop down to fourth or fifth. Meanwhile, down a bit further, we've got Vintage Player now takes Utchett there for P8 and 9. They're battling between themselves. Vintage Player on 11 lap old hards. That is big. That's going to change the complexion of the race. If Optical and something can close up as well. Shrivas now with the fastest lap of the race for Mercedes. Well, 1:31.688. If both Alpines can catch up to within that 3, that is going to drop Shrikant possibly down to 5th. And now is Shrikant going to do the old, I'll get and try and build the gap, but maybe I'll get another penalty? That's an interesting fact. Excuse me, everyone. That's 2 races now where under pressure Shrikant has made a mistake. Interesting. That's my viewpoint of it. So we've got Smith Short, Rahman there, still in 3. We've got Rahul. Optical, let's see. Is Optical catching? Opticals looks like he's dropped back a bit. Yeah, definitely. So no, I think potentially the Red Bull driver could finish as 3rd. And there's a little wiggle there from Shrikant. A little wiggle there. And Shrivas down there in 13th place. That has not worked out for him. He's outside the points, has fastest lap. He's outside the points. So he can take that point away. And every point is so important. And is that going to be a safety car? That is a safety car. Now this is going to completely change the complexion of the race, as Viper Speed has crashed out. We didn't get to see where that was. Alright, now this is really going to put the pressure on Shrikant Das. Now this is really going to put the pressure on him. Because now this is going to allow Optical. Shrivas, we've got a lot of people in the pits. I missed that. Apologies. And we've got people on brand new mediums. Now, we've got Optical, Subvig, Domithor, Hashis, Archis, Vintage, Smithshaw on Sauce. Okay. We got Habib in the Aston Martin in 11th on Sops, and we have Shrikant on the medium who didn't stop. That's right. So now possibly, potentially 2 safety cars. Oh, and now Hashi's with a 3-second penalty. Hashi's in the Williams with a 3-second penalty. That's going to bring Archer into place. Drivers will be now getting information from their team and their pit crew on what to do. But the big loser here, if it doesn't go well, the big loser here is going to be Shrikant Das. It's going to be now Optical now, and we know Optical has, maybe hasn't got the speed, maybe hasn't got the outright pace of these, pardon me everyone, of these top three drivers, but the car pace, but he could be a Thor, he could be another Thor in Shrikant with that 3-second penalty, just through cut in the corner. I mean, or a little fake there from Shrikant. He was making out he was going to go in the pits and thought that Rahman might actually buy it, but Rahman didn't buy it. And we got a car going into the pits, and that is, I think that's a Mercedes, I think. That was Shrivas. Now, why are they going to put him on too? Onto a set of softs. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. That's a very interesting move, but they're further down, they've got nothing to lose. But here we've got Shrivast, the Shrikant. All these S's in this lobby. But the big news, people, if you've just joined us or you're just watching, Shrikant Das, Red Bull driver, second in the championship. After losing the championship lead in China to Rahman, has a 3-second penalty. Massive news. Massive. And given the safety car is going to concertina everybody up, this could drop. This will definitely bring in the Alpine drivers of Optical and Satvik. They'll be bringing them into it. And also, potentially Domathor too, but I think Domathor will play team orders. Let's have a go. We'll have a look around and see how we go. No. Safety car in this lap. All right, here we go. It was interesting that Shrikant just got that on track limits. So here we go. Safety car's in. We're about to restart. He hasn't. Oh, geez, Shrikant left. Has not gone. Now he's gone. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Now comes Rahul now. Rahul's going to have a... Who's that? That's Rahman around. That's Rahman, the championship leader, around. Oh dear, this is not good now. That's let. And he's got there's no damage on the Mercedes. And now he's going to fall in behind Rahul and Domathor. And what's that? Do we got? And who's that? That's Shrivast around. Ah, well, this restart is going to be looked after. But look, here comes Optical. Here comes Optical. Both Alpines are right back in it. I'll keep an eye on the Rahman there, but that is not what Rahman wanted. Not what he wanted. Now, is Optical going to take it to Shrikant? Is he going to take it to the Red Bull driver? He's very aggressive turning into there. Is he going to take it to the Red Bull? And I think he is. And now Hashi's up into P4. Is he going to... We'll get on board with... Does he? We'll have a look. Does he? Not quite. Does he? He does. He does take it. He does take the lead. And now Sapik in the other Alpine is right there as well too. And Hashis as well. Rahman up to 7th. Now back down to 8th. Optical Illusion. Wow, up into P1. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. And now Srikant is coming under attack from the other Alpine. Alpine might be having a bad season in real life, but in the Indian Racing League, they're having a fantastic season. Rahman down there in P9 now. This is not what they wanted. This is not what anyone wanted to see. Right, so now we come a bit of a feint there from, and it's an Alpine 1-2. It's an Alpine 1-2 at the moment. No! There's been a massive smash on the main straight between Satvik and Hash. Or was it? Well, I'm not sure, but there's been a massive smash, and that's going to be a full course safety car. That's going to be a full course safety car. Now, I'll quickly bring that up and we'll have a look. So, Hashish and Srikant both have 3-second penalties. That was absolute... Oh, that was seriously going to be looked at by the race stewards. That was... What was the Williams driver thinking? What were they both thinking? Oh... And now Srikant Das in the Red Bull has his teammate behind him. Team orders will apply there. Red Bull will play the team orders card there. But we've got Hashish in P2, but he has a 3-second penalty. With that, what was they thinking on the main straight? What was... I cannot believe that. PSI 3. Srikant got a 3 seconds. Yep. Srikant has a 3-second penalty. So now everybody's going to be diving in now. Everybody's going to be coming in. It's a good thing to do. Yep, everybody's in. Man, get off those tyres. Get on. Here's our championship leader coming into this. This is going to make Jeddah, the last few remaining races, Jeddah, Portugal, Australia, Brazil, so important. And Srikant Das is on 15 lap. Oh, hang on a minute. Srikant Das is on 15 lap old hards and he hasn't come in. And you got Domathor on 5 lap old mediums, Optical on 5 lap old mediums. Oh, this could still not go right for Srikant Das in the Red Bull. But the incident, there was 2 incidents. The one with Rahul and Rahman, and the other one on the main straight, which, wow, yeah. What can I say? We've got, I think we're going to have another, I think we're probably going to have another lap, maybe another 2 laps. And Smith Shaw there, up into 4th in the McLaren, who's had an up and down race in an excellent fastest lap is Srivast, and he's just outside the points for that to count. Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Fix that up there. Sorry for that. Shrikant. Safety car. There goes the safety car tearing off into the pit lane. Oh, here we go. Now the guys on the softs are going to have a grip advantage. Definitely. Domithor is Domithor going to play team orders. This is the thing. Let's have a look. We get up to the front. Optical. But no, is Domithor going to play team orders or not? And Smith Shaw. Smith Shaw. Yep, Domithor is definitely playing team orders there. Definitely. But Optical is already a gap. And does Smith Shaw do it? Archit and Rahul. Smith Shaw should be making better use of those tyres. Rahul's going to have another dive bomb at his teammate. Does he dive inside and gets past? What? What's going on here with the Red Bull driver? Oh, okay. They're going to do that, yeah. But it's not going to work out because at the moment there's going to be... Could he? Is he going to? Shrikant is going to lose out here big time. Big time. Raman's up to 8th. Shrikant's coming down, falling down the order. Is he going to have a go? He's on... Oh, they touch! Oh, no. His speed almost spins Shrikant around. It's chaos at the down. Shrikant's tumbling down. Now he's got a whole swarm of soft and medium run tyres around him. And look at this. 4 wide. Shrikant's fallen down. Meanwhile, Optical is out in front from Domithor. 1.5 seconds is the gap. Raman is in P3. And no! Oh. Safety car again. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what did we just see from what have we just witnessed? So Archit's out in the Haas. Oh dear, what have we just witnessed? People, what have we just witnessed? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What have we witnessed? Because I have no idea what that was. None whatsoever. And Shrikant Dust down there, and if he comes into the pits, which he's going to have to, he'll have to. So at the moment, it's Optical, Domithor, Rahul, Provisional, this could be, Smith Shaw, Shrikant Das, Harshi's Vintage Player, both Aston Martins in the top 10 and both Mercedes in the top 10, but not where Mercedes want to be. We've got an Aston Martin into the pit lane. That's Vintage Player. He's gone into the pit lane. Raman's in the pit lane. Oh dear. Oh dear. I think Raman had maybe potentially had a new front wing. Shrikant has still not gone in. And he's got Hashish behind him too, but they've both got 3-second penalties, so that's going to bring drop them further down the order. This is really going to hurt the drivers in 5th and 6th. extremely, as this is going to hurt them. But yeah, the incidents that have happened tonight, we'll leave that up to the race stewards. Boy, won't they be busy. Right, so we've got... I'm not 100% certain. I'm not 100% certain that this is going to be the finishing order. Like further down in the order with this, there may be post-race things to come. We'll see. But anyway, in a moment, that's terrible for Archer because, yeah, we'll commiserations to him and the Haas team. All right, so here we go. Safety car in this lap. Here we go. Here we go. We'll get on board with opticals. We come down into the first corner. And again, Rahul having another massive look. And gets past. Smithshaw up into second. Rahman up to P9. Meanwhile, Shrikant behind his teammate, 19 lap bowl hards. Rahman up to P7. Now Harsh has got a 3-second penalty. Domathor, Shrikant's got a 3-second penalty. Now this has brought Rahman right back into it now. But up ahead, let me quickly get ahead. We've got Harsh's taken Shrikant, and he does. And I think Shrikant's tyres have had it. They're knackered. Now this is now what Shrikant going to do? Is he going to let Rahman's got superior grip, and he almost pushes the Mercedes-Benz driver wide. But the superior grip of Rahman's brand new soft tyres. Is he got little tiny rubber just there, and through into 6th place goes Rahman up into 6th. But Shrikant's not given up. He's not given up. But it will be under acceleration out of the corner and braking where Rahman will notice this. Meanwhile, up in front, it's not another confronton. Here we go. We got Rahman in optical battle for the lead, and Smithshaw in the McLaren now up into battle for what's her name? Smithshaw P2 optical. Oh, that's the Haas. That's an Alpine off the track. Rahman P6. Shrikant Dust is falling right down the order. Meanwhile, up in front, we've got Rahul leading. Smithshaw second, Domathor third, Hashish fourth, optical. They start their last lap. Across the line. Caution. Who's that gone? That's Shrivast in the Mercedes gone. But he's still going. We come across to start the final lap of the race. They're on their final lap now. Rahul, he comes across the line to take a win for Haas. Well, a win on track for Haas, but we'll have to see. It's Rahul, Smith, Domathor, Rahman P4. Excellent result from Rahman there in P4 and finishes well ahead of Shrikant Das, who picks up 2 points. Oh, what an exciting race. And there's your podium, everyone. There's your podium. Oh, an action-packed race. And a race that's pivotal for the championship heading into Jeddah next week, because we now have Rahman extends his gap more over Shrikant Das in the championship, with Shrikant Das finishing down there in 9th place and Rahman in 4th. So we're in for an exciting Jeddah Grand Prix. Absolutely. Well, there's your finishing order, everyone. We have Rahul in P1, followed by Smithshaw in the McLaren in P2, Domitor P3, Rahman in P4, pivotal in terms of the championship battle, Optical in P5, Vintage Player in P6, well done to him, Hushish in the Williams in P7, Abib in P8, Shrikant Das down in 9th, not what he wanted, and Shrivast in the Mercedes in 10th, Archer and your other drivers. Wow, well, what can I say, everyone? What a race. What I might do is I'll just see if I can get a chat going, and we'll get the well, I mean, yeah, what can one say? What can one say? I don't think I've sent the invite out, but I don't think. See, yeah, unfortunately, I can't do any of the driver interviews. I'm a bit lost at the moment. I don't have those people added on the thing to invite them, but a massive race in terms. A massive race in terms of the championship, with Shrikant finishing down there in 9th and Rahman finishing P4. Yeah, that's going to kind of change the complexion of the race heading into Jeddah, which is next week, which hopefully all the commentary things will be back to normal. But thank you, everyone, for watching. For everybody that took part in the race and all the drivers, it was an exciting race. Thank you to everybody that watched it on Twitch. Hopefully I will be onto the YouTube channel once I get a few things sorted out. But again, thank you, everybody. It's currently just gone 5 o'clock here in the morning Australian time, so I thank you, and on behalf of the Indian Racing League Division 2, take care, everybody, stay safe, and I will hopefully catch you all at the next round, which is Jeddah. So until then, take care, stay safe. Oh, one moment, I've just got to... just a message through. All right, everybody, take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you all at Jeddah next week. Until then, God bless everybody. And from me, McLaren Centre, bye.